It's estimated that Africa only accounts for some 2% of the global carbon market. But analysts say there's major potential for growth. Enock Sikolia takes a look at how carbon trade initiatives in Kenya are mitigating the effects of climate change.
This is how carbon offsets work. When one company or group removes a unit of carbon from the atmosphere as part of their normal business activity, they can generate a carbon offset. Now, other companies can purchase this carbon offset to reduce their own carbon footprint. In a nutshell, a company with these carbon credits, whether generated or purchased, is allowed to emit certain amounts of greenhouse gases. Nancy Githaiga, the Kenya country director of the African Wildlife Foundation, says this then creates incentives for heavy factories to pollute less and communities to restore forests.
And we are not just looking at forests and forest restoration, we are also looking at landscapes. If we are able to leave our wild lands, our wildlife habitats as they are, without conversion, without fragmentation, then they should also be able to attract, the carbon credits. So it's not just about forestry, so there is a huge potential for Africa.
Nearly 20% of the world's tropical forests are found in Africa. The continent, therefore, has the ability to deliver over 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide emission reductions annually.
If you look at the Bond Challenge, already committed to restore about, we talk about 100 million hectares in Africa. Kenya has 5.2 million hectares of this. So that commitment is there. So are we able to get credits from that commitment that we have already made for restoration?
But as reforestation efforts are stepped up in parts of Africa, Kenya's main power generation company is playing its part. So far, the Kenya power generation company, KenGen, has contributed to offsetting on annual basis 1.5 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent. For companies like KenGen, the market is booming. It recently sold an equivalent of 4.6 million tons of carbon emissions, and over the last 18 months, it plans to auction more. The company has so far registered 6 Clean Development Mechanism projects. The Clean Development Mechanism project, like this one just a few kilometers from the Kenyan capital, have contributed to national development by providing clean energy that ensures improved environmental quality, positive health impacts, and increased productivity. But more importantly, they play a crucial part in climate change mitigation.
Being a clean source of power generation, geothermal energy can play a major role in decarbonizing the power sector and increasing the world's energy security.
The Kenyan company intends to incorporate additional geothermal, wind and solar projects and further reduce carbon emissions annually. Enock Sikolia, CGTN, Ngong, Kenya.